Are you looking for the best budget gaming monitors? In this video we will look at some of the 5 best gaming monitors on the market. Before we get started with our video, we have included links in the description, so make sure you check those out to see which one is in your budget range. Starting at number 1. Samsung 27-inch CRG5 240Hz curved gaming monitor. If you're a competitive gamer looking for a top-of-the-line, 240Hz display, the CRG5 240Hz curved gaming monitor from Samsung is one of the most affordable options out there. Its 27-inch VA panel, a type of LED panel display, has an intense contrast ratio, resulting in darker blacks and more vibrant colors. If you have an NVIDIA graphics card powerful enough to handle 240Hz, the CRG5 is certified G-Sync compatible, meaning it's been thoroughly vetted by NVIDIA to guarantee that this monitor can keep up for a playing experience that's free of tearing or stuttering. While the hardware itself doesn't come with any significant extra bells and whistles, it does feature several different modes you can toggle to optimize your monitor for whatever game you're playing. Picture mode tweaks the black gamma levels, contrast, sharpness, and color to fit the game genre. Low input lag mode cuts down on delays between your controller or keyboard and the display. Then there's eye saver mode, which minimizes blue light and reduces screen flicker with the goal of relieving eye strain. The CRG5 loses a few points for its stand, which lacks any swivel or height adjustments, and its middling response time occasionally results in ghosting, i.e., a visual distortion where a trail of pixels follows moving objects, almost like motion blur except unintentional. All things considered, though, Samsung hit it out of the park with this one, offering high-end performance at an affordable price point for one of the best budget gaming monitors. It becomes an even better value if you buy a renewed model, which will save you some scratch while helping reduce e-waste. At number 2. ViaTech GFI 27DBXA. To cut down on the cost, your budget gaming monitor might forego the bells and whistles available in more premium options, particularly when it comes to color technology. Bucking that trend, the ViaTech GFI 27DBXA is a stunningly colorful Quad HD display. This budget gaming monitor renders more than 100% sRGB, which significantly bumps up the vibrancy and contrast of colors in whatever game you're playing, and is capable of supporting HDR600 performance, a benchmark that eclipses most other HDR monitors in its price bracket. And these superior graphics capabilities don't come at the cost of horsepower. It's compatible with both NVIDIA's G-Sync and AMD's FreeSync while boasting a refresh rate of 180 Hz, putting it on the same level as higher-tier gaming monitors. Between that, its 27-inch display, and 1440p resolution, the ViaTech GFI 27DBXA is powerful enough for your average gamer's needs. Priced at well under our cutoff of $400, the ViaTech hits a sweet spot between price and performance. Where this monitor falters is in its form factor. Its power cord is on the short side, and the stand it comes with out of the box is not very high quality with a noticeable wobble. This gets frustrating fast if you have pets, or if your gaming rig is set up in a high-traffic location in your home. Thankfully the monitor is wall-mountable, so you may want to opt for that configuration instead. Manually switching inputs is also a pain, requiring you to navigate through a multi-step menu instead of simply pressing a button on the display's frame, as is common with other monitors. At number 3. Asus TUF Gaming VG289Q1A. Just because you're assembling a gaming setup on a budget doesn't mean you have to skimp on having the best 4K gaming monitor. Asus's TUF Gaming VG289Q1A 4K gaming monitor isn't the most powerful or future-proof 4K display, but you'll be hard-pressed to find the best 4K gaming monitor for under $400. It features top-tier picture quality, incredible color accuracy, quick response times, and some nice extras you don't usually see in budget monitors, like built-in speakers. It's a solid 4K display and a great option for console players that won't break the bank. Its 60 Hz refresh rate, really the minimum standard you want for gaming, leaves a lot to be desired, but that's the ceiling you're going to hit at this price point if you're looking for 4K resolution. A display with enough muscle to handle thousands of pixels at 120 Hz or above comes at a real premium. However, this monitor does support adaptive sync and is compatible with both NVIDIA and AMD graphics cards, which should keep screen tearing and stuttering to a minimum on all but the most graphically demanding games. Another thing to consider, according to several reviews, this monitor has some of the best black levels of any IPS panel, but you're still going to struggle with backlight bleed and glow if you play in a dark room just by virtue of the technology. At number 4. MSI Opix MAG301CR2. Not everyone wants a massive monitor for their gaming setup. But trust me, once you try playing on an ultra-wide monitor, it's hard to go back to using anything else. MSI's Opix MAG301CR2 gaming monitor is one of the cheapest displays out there for its size, a whopping 30 inches. While it's not the absolute largest option on the market, most players will find its 21:9 aspect ratio and curved display to be plenty to get lost in, offering the same kind of expansive field of view you'd expect from a premium ultra-wide monitor. Most budget gaming monitors stick to bare-bones feature lists to cut down on cost, but this display boasts a few extra goodies like customizable lighting panels, an adjustable stand, multiple ports, and several game modes optimized for different genres like first-person shooters and role-playing games. Its 200Hz refresh rate and compatibility with FreeSync make for super smooth visuals, albeit hampered by slower than advertised response times. Many owners complain about persistent problems with ghosting, while fiddling with the monitor's response time settings produce little to no effect. Some players may not even notice any issues, but for videophiles, this issue could be a deal-breaker. At number 5. Acer Nitro VG240Y. I've long been a fan of Acer products, which are surprisingly solid for being so cheap, and their monitors are no exception. The Nitro VG240Y is powerful enough for your average gamer's needs, sporting a super-fast refresh rate of 144 Hz, on par with higher-end displays, and adaptive sync with FreeSync compatibility to cut down on input lag and tearing. And measuring at just under 24 inches, its footprint is small enough to fit into most desk setups. It is a pretty bare-bones option though, so don't expect lots of extra features. As far as visuals go, its viewing angles and color accuracy are just as great as you'd expect from an IPS monitor. IPS monitors use liquid crystal displays that deliver gorgeous image quality. By that same token, though, you'll need to use this monitor in a well-lit room to avoid the kind of issues endemic to these types of panels, i.e., motion blur, backlight bleed, and IPS glow. For the most part, it holds its own against higher-end displays twice its price, with one exception: its stand. The stand it comes with is on the flimsy side and can't swivel or be adjusted for height, belying the monitor's budget price tag.